individually and collectively, passing symbolically from one place to another, from an old to a new status. Each of you has made a different voyage through life to be here today. Some of you will be the first in your family to have attended university. Others will have had to overcome physical disability. And there may even be those who have sought refuge in the UK due to political or religious persecution elsewhere in the world. Southampton Solent University is an inclusive university, and we welcome all who have the talent and potential, whatever their background, to benefit from higher education. We seek to erase lines of equality, not to etch them indelibly on the society our graduates will go on to shape. This is a university where ordinary people achieve extraordinary things. And our prime focus is on our students, their intellectual and personal development, and their future success. In so many ways, our distinctiveness comes from our students. I am proud to say that 58% of our students are the first from their family to enter university. Almost 1 in 5 of our students hails from an ethnic minority. Almost 1 in 10 had a self-declared disability. 96% of entrants are from state schools, and this places Solent University within the top 40 English universities for this particular indicator. In short, Solent University, now with 19,000 individual students each year, is a major contributor to greater fairness and to social mobility in Britain today. Finally, whilst 30% of all our students come from Hampshire and the Isle of Wight, local does not mean parochial. For about 16% of our students are from Europe and other parts of the world. This last point is hardly surprising, given our location in one of the world's great trading cities and ports. Southampton, through its rich history, has acted as both a greeting point and a gateway to the world. So I'm particularly pleased to welcome any of you who have travelled from beyond these shores to be here today, and that includes the Isle of Wight. And of course, there is another audience to this event who, whether due to distance, illness or infirmity, are not able to be physically present here today, but who can watch proceedings live by webcast thanks to our excellent media technology students. And if you think that the use of the term excellent is a bit of Vice-Chancellor hype, then let me read you this letter from a company director in Scotland for whom those students recently worked. Firstly, I would like to congratulate you on the team you sent up to Scotland. They were a credit to you and your department, and I was very impressed by all of them. Apart from having all the social skills of dealing with old fogies like me, what struck home was their ability to understand what was needed, to problem solve, to agree and delegate roles, and to plan the work in hand with a professionalism that leaves a lot of business professionals I deal with on a day-to-day basis in the shade. They were all completely focused on the job in hand, would not compromise on delivery, and were diplomatic but persuasive when attempting to get their point over. Whatever it is that you are teaching these bright individuals, don't stop. Based on a principled commitment to knowledge, social justice, and economic competitiveness, this university engages strongly with its community. We provide an educational experience that fuses theory and practice. This enables our graduates to make an immediate and meaningful contribution to the world of work. In recognition of the current economic difficulties, our careers staff and graduate jobs south have redoubled their efforts to help graduates find that vital and sometimes elusive first job. We are also now in the second year of an intern programme to which we have, over each of the last 2 summers, recruited 25 Southampton Solent graduates to roles that make a real difference both to them and the university. Obviously, the recent Brown and comprehensive spending reviews are at the forefront of thinking for the majority of English universities. However, while we shall have to accept and to adapt to changes in government policy, nothing that has been announced so far suggests that our mission, the pursuit of inclusive and flexible forms of higher education that meet the needs of employers and prepare students to succeed in a fast-changing competitive world, is anything but the right one. Our applications have risen strongly over the last 4 years, where we had 3 applicants for each place in 2006. we had 4 in 2010, with a record total being reached of 15,800 applications. Now, you are probably the best qualified of all to know why you came to study here, but I believe there is a distinctiveness in our courses that combines intellectual rigour and contemporary relevance. In the last 2 years, we have secured a number of external accolades. Independent audits by the Quality Assurance Agency and Ofsted awarded us the highest possible rating for the quality of our academic provision. In 2 subject areas submitted for the 2008 research assessment exercise, we were delighted to be told that we had some research in the very top world-leading category. And quite separately from this, Warsash Maritime Academy, leading a consortium of European partners, secured €2 million in funding for research into the effects of fatigue on ships' bridge crews. The university also won in this period an award of £7.8 million from the Higher Education Funding Council to accelerate our strategic development plans over a 3-year period. In terms of student achievement this year, there has been much for which the university can be truly proud. For example, on the 6th of May, as part of an ongoing collaboration with NewsQuest, our journalism students worked through the night to help the Daily Echo report on the general election, both in print and online. And finally, our media technology students worked in our outside broadcast truck to provide footage used for the BBC's Children in Need broadcast. The truck also went abroad for the first time, working with schools and local BBC radio in Jersey. As has now become the custom, in June, Solent students and staff worked at Glastonbury Festival and were widely commended for their productions. As well as 15 students from music performance playing live every day in the Glade field, Solent students were involved in the technical and creative production of a variety of commended outputs for the event. In addition to providing documentary material and daily updates for the festival website, Solent footage was used by BBC Two and in a Channel 4 documentary. On the sporting front, our students have had considerable success this year in a wide range of activities, both individually and in teams. For example, Samantha Moss and Jack Healy won British universities and colleges sport gold medals in archery and boxing, respectively. And our student yachting team won the BUCS National Champions for the 9th time in 10 years. For some reason, it seems that in 2005, they thought they'd give someone else a chance. And this really is hot off the press news. Just last Friday, after an exciting week's racing in La Rochelle, our students won the Student Yachting World Cup. 3 of our students on the popular music performance degree won the opportunity to record their own compositions at Abbey Road Studio with a 65-piece orchestra as the culmination of an exciting external collaboration with the renowned composer Mike Moran and the film music producer Graham Walker. And today, the excellent film by our staff and students that you watched before the ceremony, as well as the music you listened to, played live by our students and composed by one of our senior lecturers, Dr. Pete Wilson. Well, I could tell many more stories about a year during which our staff and students, old and new, brought enormous success and achievement to the university. However, I think it is now time for me to stop talking and to allow your event to proceed. I leave you with 2 thoughts. First, a definition of a graduation ceremony as an event where the main speaker tells thousands of students dressed in identical caps and gowns that individuality is the key to success. My hope is that you will have the intellect, the skills, and the maturity to forge ahead like your university in your own distinctive style. And finally, some words of wisdom from that great American, Mark Twain, which I think are particularly apposite for university graduates from an international maritime city. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones that you did. So, throw off the bow lines, sail away from the safe harbour, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. I very much hope that you will keep in touch with us through the University's Alumni Association as you explore, dream and discover. Once again, congratulations and our very best wishes for the future.
Chancellor, as head of the School of Computing and Communications within the Faculty of Technology, I'm pleased to present some of our successful students. Chancellor, may I present diplomans who have been awarded the BTEC Higher National Certificate in Manufacturing and Mechanical Engineering. Lewis Arthur Brown. Catherine Elizabeth Dodd. Chancellor, may I present diplomans who have been awarded the BTEC Higher National Diploma in Electronic Engineering. Edvinas Karklas. Chancellor, may I present graduates who have been awarded the Foundation Degree in Science in Manufacturing and Mechanical Engineering. William James Thomas. Chancellor, may I present graduates who have been awarded the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Audio Technology. James Gosney. Andrew Robert Payne. This graduate has also been awarded the Campus IT Prize and the Tandberg Television Prize. Thomas Emidio Wynn. Chancellor, may I present graduates who have been awarded the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Business Information Systems. Leanne Emma Churcher. Lloyd Jonathan James Feeney. Adeni Olatukun. Chancellor, may I present graduates who have been awarded the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Business Information Technology. Sanad Al-Ghamdi. Matthew Buckland. Alexander